You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
There he goes for Sean Baker. One man to beat. Collier can't get him. Baker gives Victor the lead. The box. Headed by McQuaid, and in they score! The Braves get it back. Quick shot, and a score for San Diego. Right up is Ferrazzi. He gets it. Touchdown, McQuaid. Punch, counter punch. Out of the shot, and a goal! Dribble handoff to Shatters. What do you think? Bang, brings heaven. Let's see, they shoot it, score!
The Varsity Media Sports Network proudly welcomes you to Brighton High School, where tonight it's the Section 5 A1 football playoffs, and it's the semifinals, and the Webster Thomas Titans, the 4-seed, traveling here to Brighton to take on the undefeated Brighton Bruins in what promises to be a great game. Good evening, everybody, on a rainy Friday night. Sam Schreier with you here on the Varsity Media Sports Network, and proud to be joined by former Penfield Patriots football coach Jay Johnson on the broadcast tonight. And Coach Johnson, this should be a heck of a game tonight between two teams. They're pretty similar to each other, huh?
Oh, yeah. After talking to both coaches this week, you know, the kids themselves are just a hardworking, unselfish group. This is going to make out for a great game. The first time they played 21-14 came down to the wire. I would expect nothing different today.
All right, we're going to pick up our national anthem right now, and then Coach Johnson and I will talk a little bit more about what to expect tonight. Time for our anthem. There you go, our national anthem. We're tonight's Class A1 semifinals, and should be a heck of a matchup tonight. So both teams got here by winning their opening round games. The Bruins defeated Churchville last week, and the Thomas Titans, for the second straight week, defeated Irondequoit, and they shut them out 2 weeks in a row. And Coach said for Thomas that their defense has really been playing well as of late.
I really like what they do on that side of the ball. They game plan well. They try to take your best person away. And their best kid, who's going to be somebody to look for today, number 55, Jamar Harvey, can absolutely cause trouble both in the backfield and as well as the passing game, trying to chase Clemens around tonight.
Hey, you said their quarterfinal win. You see the lighting up there, the 232 yards in that opening round game. As we take a look at Brighton and Churchville last week, and the Bruins, they really hang their hat on the running game, Coach.
Oh, you know what? This weather works out great for these guys. I feel like, Coach Lickens, I apologize. He ordered this weather because they both protect the ball. They're both fast. With the turf, I don't think it'll affect the speed at all, but they're gonna run a ground and pound and really run this clock into the ground and try to really impose their will offensively.
We're going to see the, look at that, score 345 yards total offense. They did give up. Churchville able to move the ball a little bit on them there, but 351 yards rushing. And as you can see, the turnovers are the key in that one there. So the Bruins have won the toss. They defer to the second half, so we're going to see Brighton defense out there first. And we'll see what Thomas is going to try to do right off the bat. As you see, Thomas really, really playing good defense. Thomas got off to a good start this season, winning their first 2 games, and they dropped 3 straight. Coach said the only game that really wasn't competitive was the UPrep game. He said the guys didn't even get off the bus for that game. They were not ready to play, and UPrep just smacked them around. They lost to their rival, Schrader, by 1 point in a really tough game. But since that Schrader game, he said they kind of had a team meeting. They put their heads together. He said they're a senior leading group who really likes to get going, and he said that they really made a concerted effort to control the defensive side.
Yeah, I think that no matter what Thomas does here, no matter if they're going to win or lose, it's all going to be with Eli Adams. He's gonna have to play a great game. He's capable of it. He's super athletic. We'll see what he does offensively, but they're going to want to control the line of scrimmage defensively for sure. Because if they can control this running game of Brighton, they're going to be in this game.
Opening kickoff taken back to the 25-yard line. That's where the Titans will set up shop. 1st and 10 from about the 25-yard line. Actually, right on the 25-yard line. So we'll get to see that Webster Thomas offense right off the bat.
I expect them to spread it out a little bit. I think they're going to try to establish a run game, but I would expect that they're going to try to go 4 and 5 wide here and try to pull people out of the box.
And here we go. We set up a receiver to each side in the I currently. Said they're running different formations every way. Here's a snap. Our first play of the game is a rush, and it's taken back out to the 30-yard line. Looks like on the carry number 20. Number 25, Marley English, the ball carrier there. So English gets the first ball carry, and he picks up 5 yards.
I think the 2 English brothers are gonna control most of the carries, other than Adams here. So they're gonna split these carries. They're both protect the ball. They don't turn it over much. It'd be interesting to see him not run the ball again here.
Eli Adams under center from the 30 again. Receiver rolls. It's a snap. A fake, and right up the middle. And English gets a big gain across the 37-yard line out to the 39, and first down Thomas.
Just another good carry by him. The offensive line seems to be imposing their will here. So
take a look at the Thomas starting lineup on the offensive end.
Yeah, this big senior group up front.
That senior by senior, Coach.
They're, this is a good group, and Coach was telling me earlier in the week they've worked hard. They're a good selfless group. Three runs in a row here. I fully expect him to keep this up unless they can stop it.
It's a snap again. English again up the middle on that one, across the 45. Good job on the line for Webster Thomas carrying that one, David Bonin. And you take a look at the Brighton starting defense. And Brighton starting defense, of course, well-renowned right now. And you see the two-way player there at safety, Taj Jackson.
Yeah, Taj Jackson does a lot of great things, but number 11, Ellis, has 4 picks on the year. He roams back there. He makes a lot of good things happen, so he's very, very dangerous.
From the 45-yard line, second down and about 3 yards. Adams takes a snap. He hands it off again and again to English. And again, the Titans just running the ball down, up the middle, up the throat. And they got to midfield at the 50-yard line. Another 1st and 10 for the Titans.
They're doing exactly what they want here up front. They're establishing the run, doing a bunch of different formations. This offensive line is really pushing well.
1st and 10 from midfield. See, Coach, I think they're going to run it again here.
I just think when something's working, you got to keep going. And the more pressure you can take off the passing game.
There it is again. This time he stopped at the line of scrimmage. English unable to get back there. He stopped right at about the 50-yard line. 2nd down and 11.
And there's Ellis coming in for the free safety to really clog that up. He's creeping in the box a little bit. So if Thomas sees that they're going to move 8 and 9 men in the box, we might see the ball in the air quick here. But the way they've been running the ball, I'd be surprised if they take it out of the hands of the running backs here.
Jad Squally in on the stop there to bring that down. And Thomas featuring 3 receivers now from the gun. Adams takes it. Here's the snap. Adams rolls to his right. He's looking in the option. He finally pitches it out. Gets it to the back who runs down the sidelines. He's able to get out near about the 40-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down for Thomas.
Adams runs this really, really well. I mean, he's a lax kid. He's going to college to play lacrosse, but he's just very athletic. He makes very good decisions. That speed option, he can cape it. So you got to respect it enough where that even if the pitch is late, it's still gonna be effective for them.
It's going to be short of the first down. It's 3rd down and 2 for the Titans. Let's see what they do here. Running game's been working. Their first 3rd down today so far. Able to pick it up quickly. 3rd down and 2. Adams under center. Takes the snap. Gives it to English. English breaking through the line and gets that push, and he's able to pick up another first down. And Thomas moves the chains on 3rd down.
That's just a great run because I'm pretty sure Lamanco came through unblocked and had a real opportunity to make a real nice stand right there. So Brighton's starting to creep some of their linebackers up. They love to run that 3-3 and move people around and bring people from different spots. So Thomas seems to be either picking it up or at least their backs are able to make one cut and go.
7 minutes to go here, first quarter. Thomas had it to start, and they've controlled it. They've taken it all the way down from about the 25-yard line so far. Adams takes a snap again to English, tries to break it to the right, and he's able to pick up a few yards and then brought down by the Bruins there.
I was talking to Scott Duschel the other day, and he kept telling me, I want to run the ball, I want to run the ball, I want to run the ball. This opening drive, that success right off the bat, I would think that he would keep running it, but his best player is Eli Adams. At some point, Eli's going to take this game into his own hands, but as long as they're running the ball this successful, I think he'll continue.
See Adams committed into lacrosse and playing at Fairfield next year. As Coach Doisel said, he's got a lot of lacrosse and basketball players, and he uses that to his advantage on the field. Here's Adams, takes a snap again. Adams looking to throw this time. Tries to roll it, feels the pressure, he throws, and he just tries to get rid of it. Tried to get that one in the area there. Joseph Ives, it goes incomplete. So first time throwing for Thomas, falls incomplete. It's 3rd down.
But it's a really smart throwaway. You don't get the loss of yards, but a lot of people don't understand in high school football, you can't just throw it away. He's purposely throwing that ball away, but it looks like he's going to 21 Ives. So he doesn't get the intentional grounding.
It's 3rd down and about 7 yards to go. Bruins trying to get off the field here. 2nd, 3rd down on this drive. Thomas has controlled it for the first 6 minutes of the game. Here's Adams. He's in the gun. 2 receivers to the left. The back splits out. And Adams looks like he's going to throw. Now he's going to run with it. He cuts across the 30-yard line, still on his feet, and he gets dragged across the line. And I think he picked up a first down, Coach. And then a flag on the play. And a flag on the play. It's going to give him some more yards. Now it's definitely going to be a first down. That was awful close to it. At this angle, I think he was a little short. But they're going to get a personal foul at the end of the play.
Yeah, I couldn't see what happened in that scrum, but you don't want a stupid penalty costing you in a game like this. Both teams have worked so hard and gotten themselves to the opportunity.
It's a personal foul against the Bruins. Let's see if we can see it there at the last second. I think he just kind of shoved him over. He was already down on the ground. Came in from the side. Yep, he was down on the ground. He just kind of
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you gotta. Everybody makes mistakes. The emotions are high. This isn't probably how Brighton wanted the game to start, but it's a long game. They got to keep their heads in it.
Ball will get down inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for Thomas. Thomas trying to score on their opening drive. English with the carry. Trying to get across, and he's brought down hard. A host of tacklers right there. 55 and 11 for the Bruins. Einbinder in there, and also Jad Squally. Another good stop there for the Bruins. So 2nd down and 10.
That's a huge stop for them, trying to put them behind the chains a little bit and kind of try to force them to put the ball in the air a little bit.
English takes a snap. And that one cuts through the middle there. A gain of about 2 yards on that one. 2nd down.
You know what kid's really impressing me early here is number 55 for Brighton, Squally. He's really coming off the ball hard. He seems to be in or around every play here.
Marley English on that play there, number 25. Another 3rd down for the Titans. 3rd down and 8. 4 minutes to go. Thomas has controlled this for the first 8 minutes of the game. They've done exactly what the game plan was to start here. Let's see if they're able to pay it off here with the score. Adams takes a snap. Adam rolls to his left. He throws. And he had his man right there. It just fell incomplete. Intended for the, is it 44 on that one?
I believe it was 22.
22.
Petz?
Yeah, David Petz. So incomplete to Petz on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down. If you're Thomas here in the rain, what are you looking to do here on 4th down?
Well, I think 4th and long. I think you got to put the points on the board. They long drive. You don't want to end with nothing. Their long snapper here, Richardson, 17. Very reliable long snapper. Going to college, the long snap, play some tight end. I think this is the right decision. You try to put 3 on the board early.
Titans to kick. Carter Catterin up, and that one is no good. So, Coach, they tried to put the points on the board, and through the rain, it looked like he just pulled it a little bit there. And let's see if we can see where it kind of missed. Well, it was a high snap. High snap and wide to the left. And actually pretty far wide to the left. So
it's actually pretty nice hold by
after that snap for sure. Yeah. So the Titans will come up empty. They take about almost 8 minutes off the clock, but they're unable to put up any points on that drive. And the Bruins offense is going to get started here, and we'll see what they can do with it now just outside the 20-yard line.
If you like the Thomas drive, I think you're going to see something very similar to that, just a little bit different. They're gonna try to keep the ball on the ground here. Like I said, between Claskins and Jackson, two very reliable, great hustling kids. They're both extremely fast.
Flag on the play before the snap. False start. Coach Liam not happy on that play. Not happy. Didn't take a penalty right off the bat there. So it's already backing up the Bruins at a 1st and 15 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure this will change their mind and what they want to do here. I mean, obviously nobody likes to be penalized and put you behind the chains, but I think we're going to see a real nice steady dose of Claskins and Jackson and a little power football.
1st down and 15 for the Bruins. Takes a snap. So hand off to Jackson around the left side.
I think that was the motion. I think that was the motion slot.
Big gain on 1st down.
Yeah.
Taj Jackson, there he is, our impact player right there in the quarterfinals. 119 yards and a touchdown for Jackson. And Dominic Solanka with the big play right there as well.
Tons of speed around the edge. But I do fully expect Jackson to get a lot of carries. I love how this kid holds the ball. I mean, real nice, high and tight, just absolute perfection.
Taj Jackson, 22 yards on 1st down. Back to throw this one. He gets out to that side, breaking a tackle, and able to get out to about the 45-yard line. Taj Jackson able to get out very close to the first down marker, and another big play on first down for the Bruins.
No, I think 22 Slankin got it again. It's same play both ways. Run it left, it works for 15 or 20.
You got
run
it
right.
right. Sorry about that. Yeah, Slanka. Yep.
Yeah. If it works, stick with it. I think that's what some of the best coaches do. I think that was a great idea.
There's Jackson. This time, Jackson going to get the ball. Jackson going to cut across the 45 to the 50, out to the 45, still on his feet, and finally brought down at about the 41-yard line. Huge gain for Taj Jackson. So they run the way, and out to the 41. It's 1st and 10 for the Bruins.
He's got a lot of shake, too. This kid's not only fast and strong, but he's able to shake a couple kids in some real tight quarters and falls forward.
14-yard gain for Jackson on that play. Heck of a run there.
I wonder what the Brighton coaches staff are seeing here to continue to call that. Obviously, if it's working, you keep going. But
here we go. They run it again. It comes back to the other side. They run it to that left side there, and another big gain. Solenka again. He gets it across the 30-yard line. So they've run it twice with him, 3 times with him now, and Taj Jackson on the other side, and it's amount of big plays every time you've had it.
Thomas is in that 4-4. Alignment-wise, they look like they're good. I'm trying to see if maybe they're bringing the 2 inside linebackers and taking them out of pursuit, but they look like they're there. I think that the play slide slot receiver must be getting a great block.
Under just approaching 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Now it's going to be a keeper for Klashjans. He's going to break a tackle, and Klashjan's going to get out to the inside the 15-yard line. Back out around the 10, actually. So another big gain for the Bruins on first down, and looks like it's set up 1st and goal inside the 10.
I really love this kid. I've been watching him all year. On playing in different games, Klaskins. He's just a really good, solid runner. Everyone talks about his speed, but I'm a very old school football guy. He always, just lowers his shoulder pads and runs people over at the end.
There we go. Bruins looking to cash in. Thomas's drive stalled right about here. They were able to do it. There's a snap, and it goes long. And I think Thomas has got the ball. They do. Just as I said it, when drives stall, the Titans able to handle the snap that was muffed. It kind of went wide in the rain as the rain really coming down now, and the Titans able to recover. Let's see who got that, because I think I caught it the last second. And it rolled over on there.
15.
Looks like 15, yeah. Looks like that was recovered by, there is no 15.
Actually, I think
it's probably Levi Kulik, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I think it's Henry, actually. So when I talked to Duschel early in the week, Henry wears 11 at home and 15 on the road.
There
so,
you go.
Hopefully, if he's trying to go to play college football, which I'm told he is, he's letting the college coaches know as they're watching the huddle film, right?
Coach, let's see if Thomas will try to establish that run again. They took 8 minutes off the clock the first time they had it. I think it worked for them for the most part the whole entire drive. So let's see what happens here. They're going to run it with English again.
And Brighton brought 2 backers, backside A and play side B right there. I think they're gonna try to dare him to throw it, which, with Adams back there, I don't know that I would do that, but you certainly don't want to give up a drive like you did last time either.
Marley English on that one. The 2 brothers, of course. English and English. Marley English and Dylan English. Just running it away.
Just very good athletes. I'm told they're wrestlers as well in the winter, and wrestlers make the best football players.
Under a minute to go in the first quarter. No score. Both teams with long drives. Stalled out. Brighton on the turnover. Adams takes a snap. Throws a screen, and it falls down.
I did not hear a whistle.
They just signaled incomplete pass.
Okay.
Incomplete pass is signaled. Intended receiver to number 22, David Petz. So screen didn't work there, so it's going to be a 3rd down for Thomas.
And the backers didn't come that time, which kind of surprised me. I think maybe Thomas thought they were going to bring their backers and try to throw a quick bubble outside and take advantage of it.
Coach, you being down the field here, do you change your game plan because of the way the rain is coming down? Because it's really coming down right now.
Yeah, I think both of these teams are equipped, and with the modern gloves and everything else and balls. It doesn't get as slick as as it used to, like maybe when we were playing, but it definitely changes things to some extent.
Adams takes it, and Adams is stopped. Adams thrown down in the backfield before he's even able to make a move. Jen Squally in there again as he just throws him down. And the Bruins will force a punt. So this time, Thomas not able to do anything with the ball, and they go 3 and out.
And that's a huge stop here at the end of the quarter. I'm be interested to see if they get this off or just wait till the next quarter and get a fresh ball out there.
It looks like they are just going to let this take it right down to the end of the first quarter. So, Coach, both teams get possessions. Both teams drive down. Both teams unable to put any points on the scoreboard. So we played one from Brighton High School, and it is the Webster Thomas Titans nothing, the Brighton Bruins nothing. You're watching Section 5 Class 8-1 semifinals on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net.
All right, welcome back to Brighton High School. Second quarter action underway, and there's a punt to get us started, and the Bruins will get the return. There's a flag down. I think it's a hold coming in there on the backside. I saw that one. The punt comes down to the 50. It's taken back to the 45, but we'll see what this flag is. Coach, pretty even first half. Both teams offensively there, right?
Yeah, I mean, both had great opening drives. Thomas worked the ball down 46 yards, and then Brighton with that missed field goal turned around and brought it all the way down 62 yards. So I think both offenses moved the ball. They did exactly what they wanted to do on their first opening drive. So we'll see what Brighton does here in their second.
That one's coming back there. Let's hold on. There it is. Here you can see him just grabbing it right on the far. Oh, number 4 there for Brighton. He kind of pulled them all the way down to about the 35-yard line. So it's going to come back to midfield. That's where Brighton's going to start the opening drive of the second quarter. Again, a scoreless game. This is exactly what we expected here. See which team can throw the first punch and punch it on the scoreboard here.
Looks like you're in Wildcat here. Klaskin's out wide. Jackson will take the snap sometimes in a Wildcat formation.
There does it, and there's a fumble on that one. Snap goes long again. So second straight play and second straight muff snap. That one goes to the side of Jackson. This time Brighton able to fall on it, and that's going to take them back. It's going to be second down and long for the Bruins.
That's just I couldn't tell if it was a bad snap or he kind of took off before he had it. The old not looking it in. It should be interesting now. It was second and extremely long.
Clashion's in the gun. Back from about the 35-yard line. Ashton's hands it off to Jackson. Jackson trying to cut through traffic there, and he gets it back out to about the 44-yard line, and a nice gain on second down for the Bruins.
I really like the call. I mean, that was the play they utilized most in the first drive, and then why not try to just get a couple chunks back here and see what happens.
The other semifinal, the UPrep Griffins lead it 8-0 in the second quarter over Webster Schrader currently. The number 2 seed. All right, 3rd down and 14. Clashton's back to pass. Goes a little bubble screen there, right over the top. And they're able to get it out to about the 45-yard line. So good play on 3rd down. And they're able to, or 2nd down rather. Yeah, no, it's 3rd down. But good play on 3rd down, out to the 45. They get a good gain there, and but they will be punting. And we're going to step aside here briefly, and we'll take a look at Clashton's senior highlights.
This kid's incredible. I just really like watching him. He finishes runs. See how he just lowers his shoulder pads. This kid's 210, 215, running about a 4.40. This is just not that he can't throw the ball or be dangerous in the air, but he just runs very physical. And I like how he carries the ball too. I don't think in any of the games I've watched him, he just doesn't fumble. He doesn't necessarily avoid the contact, even though he's had some shoulder injuries this year. You'd never know it by how he carries the ball.
That play right there too. He makes plays with his feet and his hands over the top.
He really is. What he looks like to me is just a big, strong, athletic linebacker. Who can throw the ball and make some good things happen.
You can see the sectional brackets here. Coach, the winner of this game is going to play UPrep or Schrader. UPrep currently in the lead 8-0.
UPrep is just extremely athletic. They play very good football. If that ends up happening, that Brighton UPrep game the first time was just came right down to the wire. So it should be interesting. This is playoff football. Anything can happen. It looks great.
This year they had now more teams to make it into the sectionals. They were made both brackets. So the A classification ended a week before the double A's, and the other classifications, the other ones just in the quarters, this is in the semis. And the 2 winners of the A's next week will play off the following week to go to the state tournament. So that's there. So the Bruins will punt it now. Just snap. It's low. It's bobbled around, but able to get the ball back again, and it's going to punt it back. It's going to roll and take a bounce, a Bruins bounce all the way back down inside the 10-yard line, and that's where the Titans are going to start their second quarter drive.
That's a great punt, playing the field position game a little bit. But what I was most impressed by is that he went down and got that ball low without putting the knee down, because high school football, that knee's down, you're down. So he did a fantastic job of not lowering himself, because that would have been detrimental.
Hey, Coach. So when you're scripting a game, you're scripting the first 15, 20 plays of the game or whatever you're doing there. If you see something that's working, are you deviating away from what that is, or are you sticking to what you've already had scripted?
Yeah, me personally, the game can take it. The game can take itself where it wants. Just like Brighton here, that second play. They run that slot across and that fast motion and quick handoff, and it works. So, I'm sure coach is like, oh, if it works left, let's run it right, and it worked right, so let's run it left.
What a great hit. Middle. What a pop right there. That was a big hit right there for
Lamonaco.
Yeah.
And this kid plays both sides of the ball. That 3rd down screen where he almost got the yardage as well. This kid's a very, very good player. Plays running back. I'm sure he's more than capable of carrying the rock, but just like Coach has said, these kids will play all over the place wherever you need them. He's playing linebacker, he's playing safety, wide receiver, running back. I think these kids are just very unselfish.
Adams takes a snap. Right up the middle there. It's like that time taken by Dylan English on that carry. So Dylan English able to pick up about maybe just back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. Brighton trying to get off the field again.
Yeah, this is they're playing much better defense. I've noticed that they're not even bringing the backers. They're reading the ball real well. You got Lamonaco there. I'm trying to make out who's playing the other inside, because they've been moving around on me a little bit. Thomas
puts 2 receivers to the left. Looks like 3 receivers Three receivers to the right, one to the left. English, Dylan English is the back there, and whistle on the play. It looks like a timeout is called by Thomas. So Thomas is going to talk about it on the timeout, and we're going to step aside here for just a moment on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
All right, welcome back. The Titans trying to extend the drive here on third down. And Coach, what are we looking for here from the Titans to try to keep this drive moving?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think at some point, I think they ran the ball so well, and I know that Thomas wants to run the ball, but their best kid is Eli Adams. I think at some point, I think we'll start seeing Eli, participating more in this game, both on the ground and in the air.
8:28 to go. First half, no score. Adams takes the snap. Hands it off, and he's not going to get anywhere. That's taken by Dylan English, and he's stopped right in the backfield. A big stop. That one's again Ellis Einbinder on the stop there. Big stop there for the Bruins.
Yeah, and Islanders are their best wide receiver as well. It's just another kid who's just playing wherever and doing whatever he has to do. It looks to me like they got a couple backs flowing to the ball, and they're using number 12 Strakins to try to plug the middle.
So Thomas is going to punt again, this time from their end zone. Here's a punt. That one's a high, end over end. It rolls. It's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. And looks like, they are going to spot it at the 39-yard line, just like that. About the 40. Let's say about the 40-yard line. So that's where the Bruins are going to start. Best field position to start for the Bruins here. So the Bruins are going to start just almost to midfield.
The second best starting position they've had all day. It'll be interesting to see if he, if Coach doesn't, try to get his main guys in part of their more traditional running game with Jackson and Klaskins.
So I think we're going to see the team here that doesn't break is going to be the team here that comes up victorious, because I think they're going to try to do what they've been doing the whole entire game. Ashens is going to run it on first down. He's going to take it right across midfield. He just pushes the pile. That line just enforced their will on it. They were able to pick up that first down. That was done right there by that offensive line.
I knew at some point that's what Brighton's been doing all year. They either run that power, they run that read power, and just put it in the hands of Klaskins or Jackson, and there you see Klaskins' power.
Ball's at midfield, 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Klaschens takes the snap. Klaschens going to run with it again. Klaschens going to hold on to it. Klaschens still on his feet. Klaschens still moving, still on his feet, and he gets it out to the 40-yard line. Coach, for the second straight play, the line has carried him, and this time Klaschens able to push it through for another first down.
And this is exactly what they did the first drive. Find something that worked and just keep calling it. I think they'll continue. I commend 35 English for even hanging on there, because he was getting dragged around, but he hang on for dear life to get some of his friends around to help.
That line just doing their thing up there to enable him to move it across. Jackson split to the left. You give it in. They do give it to him. Gets to Jackson. They were close to the first down, so they give it to Jackson to pick up the first down. It's across the 40-yard line out to about the 36, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Bruins.
You know what I like most about this Brighton offensive line? You look at them; they're not that big. You got Miller, Squally, Carl, Meller, and Blake, and none of them are overly big, but they're all coming off the ball hard, blocking hard, trying to open up some big holes.
He's going to jump into the neutral zone there. I think the Bruins are going to get 5 yards in this one, Coach. Yep, they do. Neutral zone infraction, first down for first down and 5.
Free 5, and that kills the defense. But Thomas is trying to come off the ball, trying to time the snap up a little bit. Trying to kill the momentum on this drive.
A swiftly moving first half. We are approaching 5 minutes to go. Klashton's on the keeper. Klashton's cuts to the left. Klashton's out to about the 25-yard line. And he's able to pick up very close to the first down there.
And they keep running over that left-hand side. I was talking to Coach Palladino, actually, from Brighton. He used to coach with me, yesterday, and he was telling me about number 66, this left tackle, Miller, who they think is going to be the running back next year. I mean, he played running back on JV, and this kid's just a good athlete. Like I said, none of them are overly big or size. They're just big, hardworking kids.
There's a snap. It's taken along the right side, and that one's carried by Salenka, and he's able to get a first down for the Bruins. So they're going back and forth. This time to Salenka, and he's able to pick up a Bruin first down.
I think Coach from Brighton kind of found something going on here. So the minute the box tightens with Thomas trying to take away some of that power of football, they're running that speed handoff, and if they widen it, they're just getting power football.
Dominic Salenka. Klashton's takes the snap. Klashton fakes it. Klashton will run with it, and Klashton will roll through. He'll get it out to about the 14, 15-yard line. No, even probably closer than that. Probably out to about the 9-yard line.
Oh, the worst spot to be, right, with the shortened field. If you can get a first down in there inside the 5, it just changes everything. But the play calls and the options get limited to here, with the shortened end zone and everything else. The box tightens up tight.
2nd down and 2 for the Bruins, trying to get our first points of the game. There's a snap, and he's able to push through and pick up a first down. So quarterback takes it himself, and he's able to get a first down. So good job by the Bruins there.
And Marley or English on the tackle. They seem to 35-25 seem to be almost on every single tackle.
1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Let's get the play in. As the rain continues, I think it's raining the hardest it's rained so far right now. The receivers split to the right. There's a snap. And to the end zone, Klashton. He takes it in along the right side, and the Bruins draw first blood, 6-0 Brighton.
What a great run. I don't know that was designed to go outside. I just think he used his speed to go outside, and typical Klaskin's looking for contact out there.
60-yard touchdown drive for the Bruins there. As it's capped off as pay dirt for Klashton as he just takes it in there. Found a hole, just pound it right in there. 60-yard touchdown drive for the Bruins.
That's exactly what Brighton's been doing all year. Just big power football. They don't put the ball in the air often. When they do, it seems to result in big plays just because of how dangerous that running game is.
Point after is up and good. And Coach, we've played nearly a half of football and only one score in the game. That belongs to the Bruins, 7-0, and that 60-yard touchdown drive for Brighton.
Yeah, I think, regardless of the weather here, I think if you're an old school football guy, the running games, this stuff is exciting to me. Everyone wants to throw the ball all over the place, but I love this kind of game.
As you see in the last 2 games, no points given up by Thomas, and Only 28 points given up in the last 4 games for Thomas coming in. And, yeah, the defense, they're hanging on their defense there. Yeah, only really, even before that, Schrader, right? I mean, it's, you know.
Yeah, I think when they met earlier, you know, Brighton has been putting up a ton of points all year long, only put up 21 on them. So, you know, Thomas can definitely play some defense. I fully expect the Thomas coaching staff here to make some adjustments and keep doing some different things to limit this offense.
So Bruins to kick it away. There it is. He'll get a return right there. There's a short kickoff, and it's able to be returned past the 35-yard line out to about the 37, and that's where Thomas will set up shop. 1st and 10 from about the 37-yard line.
A lot more room to breathe here. You know, starting the last possession out in the 5 here. This is much better field possession. I think it opens up the entire playbook. And with 3:32 left to go in this half, and your best kid, you know, taking the snap, I fully expect them to, you know, go in the air here and try to make some things happen.
There's a flag on the play.
Late substitution.
It's down. It's on Thomas, so we're going to get five yards back there. So Thomas is going to start back behind the sticks. Coach, 1st down, 15. We'll see if Thomas is going to have to throw it now a little bit, or they're going to just keep running the ball.
Yeah, I fully expect Adams to take this game, you know, between his feet and his arm.
I know they established the run a little bit there at the beginning, but the last couple drives, Brighton's done a better job with it. We'll see. They run receivers. It's an empty backfield this time. Adams in the gun. Now they motion the receiver across, try to fake the jet sweep. Adams will try to take it across the right side, and he's met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Bruins. Heck of a defensive play by Brighton defense right there. He just got off the ball and hammered it home.
Lamonaco doesn't make this tackle, but he makes the play, you know, wrong arming number 5 on that down block and causing Adams to bounce east and west instead of being able to put his foot in the ground and hit north and south.
So it will be no gain on that one. 3rd down. 2nd down and 6. Oh, there's a fumble on the play by Adams. He falls right on it. So the wet football on that snap, it's going to bring up 3rd and long for Thomas. 3rd and very long, as he just lost a few more yards on that one.
Yeah, I know it was just a bad snap, but Lamonaco coming off the edge again. You know, if that was a pass, I think he was going to get some pressure quick.
It's going to be a 3rd and about 20 yards to go now for Thomas. So we'll see if they just try to pick up a few yards and then punt the football. Sometimes, as they say, punting the ball is not always a bad thing if you can kind of get it down there. But
especially if they can keep this clock running and force Brighton to maybe call a timeout.
Adams takes a snap. Adams looks to throw. He loses the football. It's on the ground, and I think the Bruins have it. They do. The Bruins have it inside the 10 as it's recovered as the snap went high again. And again, Adams went back like he was going to throw it. And let's just see if we can see this again. Adams got it. I think he just kind of was going back. He just lost the handle because it was wet. And actually, it wasn't a real bad snap at all. He kind of got it, and he was just going back. He was going to try to throw a screen there, and it just was able to be fouled on inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for the Bruins, just like that on the sudden change.
And Miller comes off the edge on the other edge there, so Brighton seems to be bringing people off the edge to try to apply some pressure and ends up recovering the fumble.
Here's the snap. Klashins takes it. Klashins rolls to the end zone. Touchdown. So just like that, it took one play on an 8-yard score for the Bruins. It's 13-0, Coach.
Yeah, momentum could do crazy things in this game, and the score, the fumble, the score. Thomas tried to get out of this half here down, maybe just down 14-0, and regroup, because they were in this whole game up to the last maybe a minute and a half. So you got an entire half of football left, 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Rain does seem to be changing this game, and the team making the most mistakes right now, or the team making the least mistakes is Brighton, and capitalizing on Thomas's.
Extra point is up and good, and it's 14-0. So again, Thomas is going to get a chance with it. I've seen both teams struggling with snaps and struggling to hold on to the wet football. I think what you're going to halftime here. You're telling the guys that the key here is to try to take care of this wet football, Coach?
Yeah, it's I in all honesty, I haven't seen a game where there's been so many fumbles. I know it's raining, I know it's wet, but we're playing on turf, so I really didn't expect to see the ball hitting the ground as much as I have.
All right, so the Bruins will kick it away from the 40-yard line. The Bruins just capitalized. Just took them one play to hammer it home. They had a 60-yard drive, and then they got essentially a 3-and-out, and then recovered the fumble inside the 10, and then scored again. So two offensive plays, the Bruins have two scores, and they've turned a 0-0 game through one quarter into 14-0, maybe through two. There's a return there. Back out to the 36-yard line, and it's taken back for Thomas by David Petz, and he returns it back to about the 36, so 1st and 10, Thomas.
It'll be interesting to see what Thomas does here, whether they just try to go in down 14-0 or try to bring it down and score here. With the fumbling and the wet balls, like you said, Sometimes the wetness causes problems.
The other A1 semi, Schrader's put up a touchdown. It's 8-7 now in the second quarter. So that one, close game there. And looks like a flag on the play. Let's see what this call is going to be. Let's see what happened there.
I did not see it. Yeah,
looks like
another late substitution.
Yeah, that's the second time in a row that Thomas is going to start 5 yards behind the chains, and they got themselves in trouble last time starting that far back. And let's see what happens.
Yeah, I've played a lot of sports in my life. I've been around a lot of sports. For some reason, momentum in football is just very, very difficult to get over.
First down and 15. The way this game started, you thought Thomas had quite the game plan. Let's see what they're going to do now. He's going to take the snap. Looks like he's going to throw it. He's going to try to move out. Running around the right side, and now pushed out of bounds about the 35. So taken by Eli Adams that time, and he just put it in his pocket and ran with it. He's able to get back past the line of scrimmage and gain about a yard or two.
I expect Adams to start putting this game into his hands, like I said, either with his feet or his arm. So, sometimes just a small run and get the blood pumping a little bit, and instincts start taking over. I would expect Thomas is not out of this. I've seen this kid roll one way and throw the other way, and throw 60-yard balls just like he is right now all the way down the field. So They are definitely not out of it.
Another fumble on the play, picked up by Adams, and he's able to throw it across the 45-yard line, and I think it's a Thomas first down. A gain of about 16 yards on that play, and a heck of a job by Adams to recover off of the broken play and throw a first down. Heck of a job by Thomas there. Let's see what else they can do. Watch this play. He lost the snap initially, then he rolled, fakes the throw, he feels the pressure, just gets it away down the sidelines, and beautifully caught there by Dominic Lazaro, and picks up a first down. So 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line for the Titans.
I would expect, as much as they wanted to run the ball, this is their best kid. This is who got them here. I would expect that, like I said, he's going to try to take this game over.
Flag on the play, another false start. So Thomas going to go back 5 yards. Seems like every drive they're starting first down and 15. So another 5-yard loss on the play for the Titans.
Yeah, starting behind the chains is always difficult. With a minute 30 left, you know, the clock's more their enemy than the yardage, but you can't keep giving 5 yards away.
First down and 15 at the 40-yard line. Adams in the gun, takes a snap. Adams to throw it, throws it, and it completes. Pass to Thomas Chambers. He's hit immediately on the play and stopped just outside the 50-yard line, about the 49. And it's second down, and they pick up the penalty yards back and get it to about second down and about 7. Thomas in the hurry up now. Adams in the gun. Adams hands it off to English, who breaks free, and a big run right there.
Clock stops with the first down.
That's a Marley English on that run. Maybe one of the Englishes, but yeah, Marley English gets it across the 40. First and 10 from the 39, under a minute to go. Thomas trying to get one of the scores back, and they're going to start 5 yards back again.
Well, maybe they're just doing it for the challenge.
I guess so. They've been able to get the first down and 3 out of the 4 times they've done it. So there you go. That's right, guys. We'll start first and 15.
It worked last time. Why not do it again?
Adams right in front of us here. Across the 45-yard line. Here on motion to the right side, left side. Adams throws it right to the man who motioned across. It looks like it's complete to across the middle there. 15 on the catch. Making was it number 11? Where 15? What did you say?
11 and 15. Yeah, he wears 11 when they're home, I'm sorry, maybe vice versa. 11 when they're home or away, and 15 is the opposite.
Okay, so there you go. So first down, the second down and 6. They pick up the penalty yards plus a yard and call timeouts. As we take a look at some Thomas highlights here, Eli Adams.
This is a kid who does it all. I mean, this is an example of a run, but I watched one of these highlights earlier, and you'll see him throwing the ball all the way across his body, throwing bombs all over the place. He's got a great arm. Look at this ball.
Look at that.
From the 35 to the back of the end zone. That's a 45-yard pass across his body, rolling the wrong way. He's an incredible athlete. I actually want to get out and watch this kid play lacrosse because he just has a ton of moxie about him.
Just right up the middle there into the end zone. I got to play there. That's from last week.
He, watching on Sundays a little bit, he kind of reminds me of like a Baker Mayfield. He's
body frame for sure. Yeah.
He runs around, he scrambles, he throws darts from different angles, and I really like this kid.
All right, Coach, we are inside 35 seconds to go. Adams will go back to pass. The 39, it's over the middle, and it's tipped off the receiver's hands. And too high for the Bruins to come down the interception. It's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, and Chambers got off the ground there. I think this rain is really affecting both teams, whether it be the snap or on the throwing or whatever. But it was the right pass, the right target, just a little bit high.
From the 39-yard line, third down and 9.
And Brighton hasn't been bringing too much pressure on this drive until now. Both inside linebackers come.
Adams throwing again, and this one, nearly intercepted.
There's just not too many high school athletes running 4.4. There's only a handful of kids at the next level running 4.4. So right, he's lightning fast. Yeah. He's getting a lot of attention from the next level. I wish this kid the best because I hear nothing but great things about him.
Fourth down. Thomas going to keep the offense on the field, especially at this position of the field. Adams going to go back to pass. Adams looking. Adams rolls to his right. Adams throws it, and he's got his man again, complete for a first down. Adams did it again. He completes it for another Thomas first down.
What a great touch pass, too, over the linebacker's head.
Henry,
Henry, big target, big, strong, physical kid. Has the understanding to get out of bounds. Depending on what play calls they hear, they have 4 plays if they do this right.
They needed 9. They got 28 on that one. 28-yard gain for on that pass play. They're going to try to get some points here before half. Adams throws to the end zone, and that one's going to fall incomplete. Just a long pass there.
That took a long,
second down.
That took a long time. They still have a timeout. They still can utilize the middle of the field. Just need to come away with some points here. If not 6, definitely put yourself in position to come out with 3.
7 seconds to go. Officials timeout on the field.
I didn't see the reason for the official. I don't see any injuries or anything. I don't know why the officials are.
I think there is someone down here, and we're gonna get a feature here. We're gonna look at, we're gonna step aside. Actually, let's step aside. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today.
All right, welcome back. We have second down and 10 for Thomas. Adams looked to throw the last time. He's going to look again. He's been able to complete the big plays, and that one nearly picked off again by Jackson. He just knocks it down. So 2.6 seconds. They weren't able to complete the field goal last time. Do you want to try to get points here before the end, or are you going to try to go to the end zone here?
I think it all depends on how confident they are in the kicking game. Trying to see where the ball is. It's going to be probably 30-yard field goal, 35 yards probably, if they were to do it from here. But I think they're going to leave the offense on the field. 2.5 seconds. The timeout doesn't come into play. Not enough time to run a play and call a timeout. So, yeah.
And they're going to get a timeout here. Looks like Thomas is going to use their last timeout of the half.
Yeah, I would expect Coach Duschel to figure out what his best matchup is and maybe go with a trip split formation and try to throw a jump ball to your best kid.
So we're talking about how these brackets are set up. If you look, the A1s and the A2s will play on either side. The other semifinal games over there, Arcadia's at Canandaigua. Arcadia getting a win 7-6. Canandaigua got a bye because Olympia forfeited their game. And then Canandaigua. So Canandaigua's playing their first game this week. So they're playing the 4-seed Arcadia. On the other side, Spencerport East could be a heck of a football game.
Great
over
game
there.
I would expect Coach Dowd to be watering that grass field for those guys.
Yeah, but Coach, I do not want to watch the triple wing offense there. It'd be very, very hard to.
You know what? I love it. Right? I love it. He just takes all the air out of the ball and just really forces you, as the other team just forces you into playing Spencerport football, and it gets very frustrating.
And then again, of course, the other semifinal here, Schrader and UPrep. And that other semifinal is 8-7 late in the second quarter. So we'll get checked on that here in just a little bit. So winner of this game will play the winner of that game next week. Here we go. 2.5 seconds ago. This will be the last play of the half. Adams with it. Adams throws it. He gets the completion, and Brighton just played back. They take the underneath pass, and they were just defending the end zone there, and they're able to stop that one. He was able to get it to Petz, and they're going to keep the Titans off of the scoreboard in the first half.
What a great first half. That Thomas opening up that opening drive and coming out without any points. It's been this was a lot closer half than a 14-0 game.
All right, Coach, we got plenty more football on the way. Should be a good second half. Teams will talk about it at halftime so they can make some adjustments, and we'll have more action for you coming up. At halftime, it's the Brighton Bruins 14, the Thomas Titans nothing. You're watching Section 5 Class A1 semifinals on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later.
Going long, wide open, Perazzi, he gets it, Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, bank it, touchdown, punch, counter punch.
The trickery, Ryder gets it back, goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch!
Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Bank it, touchdown, touchdown East.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
Buddies Buddies is a charitable organization that aims to help improve the quality of life of children who are touched by cancer and other chronic illnesses in Rochester. These young kids are matched with local teams who become friends, role models, and a support system for their new buddy. For the Brighton Bruins football team, their new buddy is 13-year-old Marquand, and he instantly became a part of what they call their pack.
It's just been a true honor to have him here, and really to all of us, it's been inspiring because we know his story, everything that he's been through, and it's just an inspiration.
He's a really awesome kid, and I think it's super cool that he gets to be a part of this team and just have that environment around him of this brotherhood that we have. I think he's really enjoying it, and I'm very excited that we have him at our practices and at our games.
It's like amazing to just share the common experience of just loving football. Just having him with us has just been amazing so far.
He can impact us and we can impact him too, because I know that he loves football so much, so it's just an honor to have a kid like him here with us.
Some years you get a lot of attention, some years you don't as a team. We're fortunate enough that this is one of the years that we are, and to be able to use that in a positive way and use that attention to kind of put other good things out in the world is kind of always been the message that we've had for these guys, and so to be able to do this and have that relationship with Marquand and his family has been awesome.
Muddy's Buddies was inspired by John C. Lawrence, whose adult life and career were dedicated to improving the life of all children. And today, teams like the Brighton Bruins carry on his legacy by inspiring kids just like Marquand.
I think that you're going to learn a lot about brotherhood and a lot about being friends and loving each other from this team, and I think that you really should pay attention to that.
Keep being yourself, you know. When he first came here, we didn't know what he was going to be like, but he came here with just so much energy, and he's, you know, that energy has, you know, he's really impacted us, you know, with him just being himself. So my message to him would just be keep being yourself, you know, keep on impacting people, you know, just like you impacted us.
I mean, just keep doing you. Like, he's a really good kid. Like, his personality is crazy. Like, he just makes us laugh on the sideline. Like even in the middle of the game's not going our way. He's always just like making us laugh, cracking jokes. I love it. So you can do anything you want. You just got to put your mind to it. Just keep going. So keep pushing.
There's something very special about being part of a football team, specifically this one, the tightest brotherhood I think I've been around. And for him to be able to join that and be able to learn those lessons and take those relationships, hopefully that will last him, you know, well beyond this season is something that I hope he is enjoying.
To learn more about Muddy's Buddies, visit www.muddiesbuddies.com.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media. Are you settling for a boring live stream? Can't see the players' uniforms? No audio? Camera not following the action? Consider a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. Our announcers help tell the story of your game.
Goes McCarthy. He's got. Oh, he's in. Touchdown, Farmingdale.
We feature multiple camera angles, guaranteed to capture all the action.
Touchdown, Oceanside.
Plus added features like graphics, instant replay.
Yeah, the shooters are going to shoot here at Bethpage, and one of many threes on the day.
Interviews and more. It's your time to shine. And with Varsity Media, now you can. Contact us today and book a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone 516-403-2050. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
One man to feed. Collier can't get him. Baker gives Victor the lead.
Headed by McQuaid and in. They score.
The Braves get it back. Quick shot. There's score for San Diego. Right up is Ferrazzi. He gets it. Touchdown McQuaid. Punch. Power punch. Out of the shot and a goal.
Dribble handoff to Shatters. What do you think? Bang. Brings heaven. Let's see. They shoot it. Score. All right, welcome back to Brighton High School, Section 5, Class A1 semifinals. Bruins of Brighton lead the Titans of Webster Thomas 14-0 at halftime. Just take a look at the first half stats, and what's some of the things that stand out to you here, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what Brighton wanted to do: run the ball, pass the ball when necessary, or when the opportunity presents itself. I would expect Thomas here to come out throwing the ball a little bit more and relying on Adams both with his legs and his arm here in the second half. But really that first half, we were talking about at halftime. This is a 7-0 game, other than the one turnover at the 5-yard line. So this is a very close game, and anything can happen with the weather is the way it is.
So at 14-0. The Bruins scored 2 quick scores back to back. They scored a touchdown, and then they recovered a muffed punt and was able to land right on it. Well, not the muffed punt, but they recovered essentially what was the 3-and-out. Was a pass. Eli tried to pass the ball, and it went out of his hands and rolled down at about the 9-yard line. The Bruins just landed on it. And then they were able to cash right in and score. So 2 scores right back to back. Let's take a look here. See, watch. He'll go back. Adams go back to pass, and just ball slipped out of his hands, and Brighton able to land on it at the 8-yard line, and Klaskins just ran it right in for the touchdown.
Yeah, one play later, just punching it right in. So the second half here, Brighton receiving the kick. Here he is. And he breaks that tackle in the back. He breaks a lot of tackles. He's fast, physical kid, and I would expect Brighton offensively to do the same thing they were doing, or at least attempting to. And like I said, I think Thomas will maybe elect to throw the ball maybe a little bit more and put this game in Eli's hands.
So the Titans, who received the opening kickoff after the deferral, after Brighton won the toss, they'll kick it away here and see what the Bruins can do as we get started in the second half. Kick is away, and we are underway. It's a high kick. It's going to bounce around, and I think it's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to get a flag right there. So flag on the play as it goes out of bounds, and they're going to they'll pick up 5 yards from there, right? So I think they're going to start about the 35-yard line.
And Thomas, it's a little bit of a safe kick. You're not kicking it deep to risk a big return, and it is an opportunity if that ball is inside closer to the hash that Thomas can pick it up themselves. So it's almost like a onside kick.
So it looks like we're going to Bruins are going to start off at the 35-yard line. See if they try to establish Taj Jackson a little bit more. Taj in the first half didn't get very many yards at all.
Yeah, just 3 carries for Jackson in the first half. I expect more of just traditional Brighton football, but Thomas is packed in the back box here. So
Klaskins will take it himself. Tries to break a tackle, and he's stopped on the play by Ryan Myers, and he's out about the 38-yard line. There it is. Jackson first half, 3 rushes, 26 yards.
Yeah, I mean he's averaging over 8 yards a carry, but I would think he'd get some more touches here in the second half.
Second down and about 7 yards to go for the Bruins off the 39-yard line. Klaskins.
Thomas bringing a lot of pressure now.
Hands it off right there, and he's just actually probably for a loss of a yard there. It was that one carried not by Jackson that time. It was actually 24. Yep, Taj Jackson. He'll pick up about a yard there. So
he didn't really even have a chance.
No.
I pretty sure it was Dylan coming off the coming maybe B gap. I think one of 2 of these English brothers are gonna be coming pretty consistently.
I think they got him. To jump. I think they did. They get 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and short now 5 yards more for the Bruins. So it's going to be about 3rd and 1. Yep, 3rd and about 1. So let's see if they just give it to Klaskins and he'll power it home. No, maybe not. They're going to run in the gun here.
Yeah, I still think you're going to see some power here.
They do. They're going to give it to Jackson. Jackson's going to pick up the first down, and Jackson's going to run it across midfield. So only 3 carries in the first half. He already has 2 here, and we've just played about a minute and a half of the third quarter. So 1st and 10, Bruins, they pick it up after the penalty and the run.
Yeah, they're getting Jackson a little more involved, and if you get a chance to watch this kid, how he carries the ball nice and high and tight, I feel very comfortable with him not turning this ball over regardless of the weather.
1st and 10 from midfield. Klaskins on the carry. Klaskins loses the football, but it's landed on by the Bruins, and the Thomas defenders were going away from the play, and good recovery right there by Dominic Salenka. Watch this. It just kind of popped out of his hands.
You know, right on the hit. Maybe the helmet right to the ball there, but
he kind of knocked it free.
Here we go.
Here we go. He's trying to run, and he'll lose it right there. Yeah.
Hey, what a great play.
Slink in the right spot, though. Slink in the right spot.
Like that kid's been all over the field too, but that's a great play by Marley English. That could have been a huge momentum swing.
From the 49-yard line, 2nd down and 12. Klaskins running to the left. Klaskins trying to break the tackle. Klaskins still on his feet, and he's able to pick up 7 yards on the play. Just on his feet right there, spinning around tackles.
And Myers does a great job of actually creating a corner, and Klaskins just with his speed and power was able to, regardless of the edge that was set, was still able to get 6 yards.
3rd down and about 4.5. The 43-yard line, 44-yard line. Klaskins in the gun. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson running to the right, and he's met right there. Good defense for Thomas there.
I do like what early adjustment here, number 10. He's setting the edge here real well.
Joseph Ives on the stop too.
Eyes on the tackle, and I think Thomas is alert to that. That's just jet sweep run play that they're doing. So number 10 Myers seems to be going to the wide side and trying to take that.
4th and 4, and the Bruins are going to punt it away. As Thomas able to get off the field, and no points for the Bruins on their opening. That's what's blocked. They're going to get it. They're going to land right on that one. Thomas is going to get set up inside the 35-yard line to 31. The man that coach had circled right there, Jamar Harvey, on the block. He just came in. Let's see what side he came from. Right up the middle.
Yeah,
boom.
Right up the middle. Great block. Doesn't run into the punter just in case he misses, and that's a very athletic play for a big man.
What a play for Thomas. They needed that one. They got that stop on 3rd down, and the Titans are set up nicely in Brighton territory at the 31-yard line. Let's see if they try to establish English again here, or is it going to be Adams that's going to try to do it himself? Thomas had a drive moving towards the end of the first half too, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, Coach Tuchel said Harvey was going to be important in establishing the line of scrimmage, but he did not say anything about special teams.
There's a snap. They do run it. They run it with this time
English, 25.
Yeah, Dylan English this time. Marley, I'm sorry. 25 is Marley. There's Marley and Dylan. So both with the 5s at the end to catch the front number. So good job there. Marley English on the carry.
Both carry the ball, both play inside linebacker. Yeah. These and they're both wrestlers in the winter. So just very good athletes.
2nd down and 8. There's a snap. They run it to Marley again, and this time he's stopped by 2 Bruins. And on the stop, Daniel Johnson back there. Also, Ellis Einbinder. Good job right there. Good defense for the Bruins, and it brings up 3rd down and 10.
Islander leads the team in interceptions with 4, but that was that's a great pursuit right up the lead shoulder, and big stop for a loss.
They're down in 10.
I like how these safeties from Brighton really creep up in the box and really participate in the running game.
It's a snap. English again. Marley carries it, just powers through close to the sticks. Bruins are signaling 4th down. The officials no signal yet. From our angle, let's see. Looks like they're going to measure. They are going to measure. They're calling for the chains right now. So it's either going to be 4th down and very short, or a 1st down for Thomas.
That was a great run, right off the edge there, and falling forward is what is creating this close measurement.
Oof. It's going to be about not even a length of a football. Just a couple chain links right there. Look at that. Look where he's holding that. That's going to be awful close. If you're Thomas here, just hand the ball to English and see what he does with it, right? Which English?
Yeah, right. Which one? We'll see how much push the O-line can get, but I don't think there's any doubt that we're going to go for it here.
Sam Schreier, Jason Johnson with you from Brighton High School. Thanks for being with us on a rainy Friday night.
I really appreciate you guys inviting me and having me out.
Yeah, for sure. All right, 4th and very short. See what they do with this here. Yeah, they do. They give it to him. He's got to get it.
You called that one.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep, 1st down. 1st down. They move the sticks, and I think that was the play to go to. It's been working for him on this drive for sure. And tell you what, Coach, the last 2 times Thomas has had the ball, they've really moved it well. And to be honest with you, for a vast majority of the game, they moved the ball well against this defense.
They did. They got pinned back a few times with that punt, and the field position kind of hasn't worked out for them.
Behind the sticks. Yeah.
But looks like they got some of that cleaned up, and like I said, with Adams back there, 14 points is nothing because the kid can just sling it around.
All right, from the 20-yard line now, 1st and 10. Adams hands it to English and
Marley, and that's a great play in the backfield by Strankins.
Job. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
Number 12 from Brighton there, Strankins. He's the kid that's causing a lot of penetration early in the half and kind of forced them to get away from their running game. So I think he's a kid to watch to see what they're doing with him and where they're putting him.
2nd down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Here's a snap. And they hand off again. It's like a Marley that time. I think, yep, Marley English, the carry there.
He's got the hot hand. I think you got to keep going to him, and great quick call by Thomas there because
2 yards.
They were Brighton was bringing people off the right edge. I think trying to go for the wide side of the field.
Inside 5 minutes, 3rd and 7. In the 3rd quarter at Webster Schrader, 16-7, UPrep in the lead. There's a snap. Ellis throws it. He throws a screen pass. It's going to be stifled out, so they get away from the run, and they're able just to complete a short little screen pass to David Petz, and he is stopped in the backfield, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So now, if you're Thomas, what are you doing?
That's a great open field tackle by Edenbinder. That kid's all over the place.
2 guys in there too. Yeah.
What was our down and distance?
I see. It'll be about 3rd. It's going to be about 4th down and about 6. Looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field, but I wonder if they're going to go to English again here, or they're going to look to throw. They have English split off to the side. They have 3 receivers to the left this time. The ones are stacking the box, too. Yeah. They're waiting the run. They're going to throw it this time. He feels the pressure. He gets the pass complete. It's out past the 10-yard line. It's going to be awful close to a 1st down, and it's signal it is. He had to get it across the 10-yard line and got it, and a 1st down for Thomas. heck of a play on 4th down. Watch the pressure there. Boom.
This is a great play, great early read to understand that they're in man. Go to the underneath route there with, control the natural pick with the slot running the quick post.
They thought run there the whole time, and definitely not running there. Just a big first down. Here we go. 1st and goal for the Titans, and he loses the football again, and it comes right back to him. They have more trouble with these snaps tonight than I've seen in quite some time.
I can't believe it. It almost, when we went away from grass with football into the turf, the ball just doesn't seem to be as slick, but they're having a lot of trouble with it tonight.
And the lane really does not let up at all, to be honest with you. I think it's been at the same pace pretty much the whole entire game.
Yeah, our poor cameraman upstairs is soaked, but
hey, we wouldn't know down here.
not where we're at. I appreciate the invite into the box.
2nd down and goal from the 12 now. Adams in the gun. Adams with the snap. He hands it off. This one to Marley English again, and English just spins through a tackle, and he's able to probably pick up a yard or 2 there. So under 2 minutes to go now, 3rd down and goal from about the 7-yard line. So able to get about 3 or 4 yards there.
This kid Marley is really impressing me. I haven't seen him run the ball quite so well this year as he is tonight. He's really, one cut and done on north and south, and I think he's putting his team in pretty good situations.
There we go. Snap, 3rd and goal. Adams back to pass. Adams going to feel the pressure. Adams still rolling. Adams moving back. Adams trying to turn the corner. He's looking. He throws it across his body. Down the middle. It's up in the air and falls incomplete. He almost got that pass completed there.
Just incredible.
It'd been short. It'd have been sure been 4th down.
I thought he was out of bounds. He's like slinging it across his body. Just so athletic.
Just felt that pressure there. I say you got to go for it again the way they've been doing here. 3 points not going to do much for you at this point.
I think down 14, they're not going to have a lot of options here.
So then a 4th and goal from the 7-yard line. Adams going to run in for the play.
Very important play.
It's a big play here for both teams, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, even if you don't get in, if your defense can come out and get a good stop, you still get some good field position, but I think they're definitely trying to.
3rd quarter too.
Think 7 quick here.
There. Adams looking. Adams. He's going to run with it. He's got a seam here. He tries to get towards it. I don't think he got there. I think he was out at about the 1-yard line, and the officials are talking about it. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. He's talking. He is short of the goal line, and just inside the 1. He tried to stretch it. No replay in high school, so we're not going to be able to look at that one.
There's a replay for us. Let's check this out.
There is. Look, Adams. He just spun. He made a move. He had the seam right there, and finally got cut off. And
I think Jackson knocked it out of his hands.
He did. I think you're right.
It almost looked like he was going to tuck it in and go for the pylon, and Jackson at the last second came down with a little tomahawk and stripped it out.
So Brighton keeps Thomas off the board again, and as you see, head coach Scott Neuschel. Look at that, 20th season at Webster Thomas. Coach, I was talking to him the other day about when they, I know they haven't made the sectional since 2015, but they haven't been to the semi since like 2010, which means they haven't won a 1 sectional game, and so done a great job with this squad.
And Scott's a good coach. I know the kids really like him. And
I think he got a safety there. They can get it out of the end zone. It is.
That's huge.
That's 2 points for Thomas. Huge play right there.
Some momentum here. They did put a nice little drive together. They get it close, and
get the ball right back again.
Now they get 2 points and the ball back. So
look at this. It's a heck of a play.
Great penetration.
Just tried to get it out. Got right through. Controlled it right there and just tackled them right there. Heck of a play.
I didn't see who brought the play, but Thomas definitely.
Number 55 made that tackle in the end zone there. He's been doing a lot.
That's Harvey. That's the kid who blocked the punt. And
2 big plays.
Great plays.
2 big plays. Now, I know it's only 2 points, but again, we talked about what they had to do. They set up that safety based on being able to get towards the end zone and towards that pylon at the end of that. So they've set up their next play with the previous play.
Yeah, sometimes going for it on fourth down there and putting the other team's backs against the wall.
Our videographer up in the booth, Chris Van Kampen, staying out braving the elements.
Better him than us, I guess, right?
That's right.
So, yeah, not only are you getting the ball back, but, they have to kick off from their own 25 here. So, 20, I take that back. I apologize.
Here's the kickoff.
Should lead to some good field position here.
Off to the 30-yard line. After this safety, it's returned back to about the 45-yard line. Bruins lead it 14-2, but Thomas certainly with the momentum right now. They nearly scored a touchdown, unable to get that safety and get the ball right back again. And Thomas trying to get this to a one-score game on this possession, and this will be 1 or 2 plays and end of the third quarter. So,
what another quick quarter.
Coach, don't jinx us now. We're moving along. We're moving along, my friend. We're moving along.
I apologize.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. He didn't say the other word that we're not allowed to say.
Not allowed to say it.
And I can't say that one up here.
Not with this rain coming down.
No. But I think it's at 12 points. I feel a little bit better about that. So it's all right. From the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Titans. And takes the snap. Eli running to the left. He's still got it, still on his feet, powering through.
Oh, they're pushing.
And he's still on his feet, finally brought down at the 42-yard line. So Adams, which may have been the final play. No, the clock is stopped at 35 seconds, though. But he took 7, 8 seconds, 10 seconds off that clock, and first down for Thomas.
And that designed run all the way, getting him involved. He is your best kid, so I would expect him to either continue to run or put it in the air with the arm.
1st and 10 for the Titans. The 42-yard line. Adams takes the snap, hands it off to Marley English, and English able to get back to about the 40, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. So we're going to flip sides, not too far to go, just have to go to the other side of the 50-yard line, and we played 3 quarters despite the 14-2 score. Entertaining, fast-moving 3 quarters from Brighton High School, the Class A1 semifinals. Brighton and Webster Thomas on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Here's a snap for Thomas. They run it around the left side, and the Titans able to pick up about 4 or 5 yards on that one on 2nd down. So it's 3rd down now and about 6. Coach, Brighton didn't do too much in that third quarter.
Yeah, Thomas with their defensive adjustments helped them do 15 yards there in the third quarter, and seemed to be able to move the ball pretty well. 46 yards, matching their first quarter total. Maybe got some of those jitters out, and controlling the ball a little more.
There's a snap to English. He runs it across the 35-yard line now.
Think he's moving the chains?
I think they're calling for it. Yep. They stop the clock and move it. So another first down for the Titans. Under 11 minutes to go now. If you're Thomas, I know you got this drive here. This may be the last time you're going to be able to just kind of milk the clock as you move it. I think this is playing into what Brighton wants right now. Thomas is taking time off every time they're moving it, even though they have the momentum.
Yeah, but if they are moving the ball with 11 minutes left, and the way their defense is playing and holding Brighton to only 15 yards there, I got to commend them for not trying to get too crazy.
Eli Adams back to pass. Eli Adams rolls to the right. Eli Adams looking for his receiver. Has his man open, and he makes the sliding catch right there. A big pass completion to David Petts. He's found him about 3 or 4 times today for Petts, and Petts picks up a first down. Gain of 16 yards on that pass play. First down for Thomas.
And this is what Adams does. He's very patient. He knows he's a good athlete. He can escape pressure and throws a nice little lob pass.
First down and 10. Inside the 20. Here's the snap. Hand off to English. This time Dylan English takes the carry. Able to gain about 3 yards on the play. Second down.
And that's a great call too, because Brighton was bringing pressure off both edges. So you're taking your backers out of the equation there to pursue, and with English running north and south and putting his head down. Nice gain.
English split off to the left. Adams takes a snap. Adams looking. Adams will run with it. He'll keep it himself. He'll get it across the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Thomas, with a huge score from 14 yards. Eli Adams has put it in. It's a one-score game with 9 minutes to go.
Add that to the highlight film for Adams. Just a nice move at about the 10-yard line. I couldn't see who exactly it was on here. The head fake.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that move right there. He's found it. Thomas has got 8 points in this second half, and they have a chance to cut this to a 5-point game. It's already a one-score game. Here it is. Up. It's a low snap. It's going to go down with it. He's going to run. Yeah. Here we go. They're going to try to get 2 here, and he's going to get close, but not going to get it. So they were definitely trying to kick it again. That sloppy ball. It's playing into that. But here's the thing. It's still at this point a 6-point game, and missing that doesn't really hurt them at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't kill them. Heads up play by number 5. John trying to create something, make something happen around the edge. I mean, maybe try to turn something bad into something good there. So nice heads up play. Good attempts. Now Brighton getting the ball back here, but Thomas has obviously made some halftime adjustments, holding them to 15 yards. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what Brighton does coming out of this kick.
So you're the Bruins. You just want to continue to establish this defensive idea, defensive pressure, what they've been running, what they've been doing. You really haven't been able to do much of anything. Of course, offensively.
Yeah, it should be interesting here. I mean, the O-line in that first half, they just got to reestablish themselves. I don't know how much of the playbook got taken out on that possession, backed up at their own 1-yard line.
So they're going to kick from the 40-yard line. Thomas, we get 8 points here, so it's almost like there's a return here from the 20-yard line. That's going to be returned all the way back to the 40-yard line. Heck of a return. heck of a special teams play for the Bruins. And let's take a look at Taj Jackson's senior highlights.
Yeah, and this is a kid I expect them to, feed the rock to a little bit more. I mean, his 4.4 flat speed holds the ball nice and high and tight. He's not a kid you worry about fumbling, and I would fully expect him to get some more touches like he was on that first possession that they had.
1st and 10. It's a snap. And trying to run it around.
Yeah, back to that jet sweep, and they had a lot of success in that in the first half. And
Slonica carried that one.
Yeah, and again, number 10 setting the edge here, Myers. He's doing a fantastic job. It's an unselfish spot to play when you're just the edge setter and maybe not getting a tackle.
2nd down and 8. Takes the snap. And a runner on the right side. He's got a seam. He's going to go down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way. He's got it down the sidelines. Touchdown! Just like that, he changed the game, right? Touchdown, Bruins.
These two quarterbacks are just so entertaining to watch. They're both just so fantastic athletes. They both have speed, and this is what a run.
58-yard touchdown for Glaxton.
Add that to the highlights.
Holy cow.
These kids' highlight tape on Huddle just keeps getting longer and longer every time they play.
All 3 touchdowns. Clashins.
Wow. Trying to win Player of the Week here is what a great run. It doesn't look like he's doing that much with just the speed, but his vision is as good or better than a running back.
They're going to go for 2, and they're not going to get that one. So it's 20-8, back to a 2-score game, 8:05 to go. Watch this run here, Coach. He just breaks it. He's just gone down. I knew he was going to take it all the way.
Yeah, and it looks like Pets has an angle on him, but just outruns it. And again, if you're Thomas with 8 minutes left, you're not out of this because Adams can make some things happen quick. So
and the way they've been playing, they were dominating up at the line of scrimmage this whole half.
Yeah, the defense is playing great. So they just got to put that play behind them, move on, play the last 8+ minutes with everything they got, and let's see what Adams can do back there.
There we go. It'll be Brighton kicking off from the 40-yard line as the Bruins have scored again to make it back to a 2-score game again. It's taken from the 20-yard line. It's going to be a return here. Nice return out to the 38-yard line for the Titans.
Yeah, and that was dangerous. It looked like Chambers almost popped that out. So 8 minutes, Adams. Let's see what he could do. This kid has been entertaining. I mean, he killed me last year when I was coaching. So, I went from watching him being upset to watching him being amazed. So, this kid's a lot of fun to watch. I think at this point, with 8 minutes down, 2 scores. You're going to be one-dimensional.
Here's a snap. Adams running around the left side. Flag on the play. They're going to get a hold coming back there, right?
Yeah, it looks like it right on the edge. Yeah. Usually what it is.
I don't know, back to the 45-yard line.
It looks like I was wrong. I mean, I guess I'd be too predictable because I'd be.
Thought they'd be throwing it a little bit.
I'd be throwing it around a little bit with 8 minutes left, and you know, I wouldn't want to give the ball back to Brighton too many times and let them just kill this clock out because they have been running the ball well all year long, and it's just a matter of time before they break one of those big ones like that.
A little bit of a momentum killer there, and that Thomas was coming back, and almost like the first time they played, right? A big play towards the end of the game that may have put it down. This is a big play, big series for Thomas here. Let's see what happens. That's a big play too, as they took the 5 yards on that one. Here's a snap. Yeah, that one takes across the 35-yard line. English on the run. And you're right, Coach. They are just running it, and this clock's moving. That's why I thought, for most of the game, they really had just been controlling the clock control. And now at this point, I think you got to pick up big yards and take less time off the clock, I would think.
Yeah, and with how athletic Adams is, he always has the potential to take off and create huge runs and huge gains, and drop him back, let him truck it around a little bit, see what happens, and give him the option to take off if he wants.
Oh, there's a fumble on the play for Adams, and he's going to be brought down. So again, the slippery ball that's been happening for both teams both ways, this time cost Thomas. And they were already back behind the sticks, and now they're going to be back even further.
Yeah, that kills. That's a very costly. Whether, I know he recovers it and it's not a turnover, but that really hurts him. But again, the way this kid throws it, I know it's 3rd and a mile, but you gotta respect his arm. He can throw the ball wherever he wants, whenever he wants.
3rd down and 20 yards, 25 yards. Adams takes the snap. Adams looking to throw. Adam throws a little screen pass. It's complete to Marley English, and he gets back across the line, the initial line of scrimmage. He's back across the 41-yard line, trying to find a seam there. But Brighton stops him, and now it's 4th down. And now Thomas to think about what they're going to do. I think it's going to be I know they may have to, but it's going to be very tough to get Brighton the ball back here with five minutes to go without doing something.
I agree that it's do or die. You can't punt it away at this point, but this should be a very interesting call. And I think I love the 3rd down play call to give him a reasonable shot here in 4th down.
Here's a snap. English rolling to the right. And throwing, and it's incomplete. So they had to do that on 4th down. Adams did. And Adams threw it incomplete. And Brighton's going to take over on the Thomas side of the field.
Looks like Johnson broke that up. Good defensive play. Did he catch it after the deflection?
Yeah, I think it kind of went up in the air. Yeah,
just out of bounds there.
You look at the stats for Clashlands. Look at that. 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. What a fantastic
difference.
Yeah,
for sure.
And that one long run was a killer, especially with the momentum that Thomas was creating there with the safety and then the touchdown to match.
Little run up the middle there. Able to gain a little bit on 1st down. Clock continues to run.
It'd be interesting to see where Clashlands goes. I'm told he's got some offers. He's got some preferred walk-on offers. He's got some money offers, and it'll be interesting to see where he actually ends up, settling down and calling home.
It's Taj Jackson on the run there across the 30-yard line. First down, Bruins. Under 4 minutes to go now.
I definitely would expect them to run this clock down as much as humanly possible, and snap the ball within the last 5 seconds or so.
It's another snap. There's a fumble on the play. Did Thomas get it?
I don't know.
I think it's down on the ground. They're signaling. Both teams are signaling either way. I think the Titans recovered. Nope, their official signal second down.
Second down.
Yeah, second down. I think both teams initially thought that they landed on that. I love it when both teams think.
I love it when they come up like that, right?
Yeah.
Whether they know it or not, it's always wishful thinking. But I think there was definitely a scrum for it. I think both teams maybe had an opportunity.
Second down and 11. This is a loss of a yard on that play. We're under 3 minutes to go, and first down may, although Thomas does have the timeouts, so we may put this away. Here's a run for Jackson. He's able to gain about 5 yards there.
Can't say enough about how Jackson carries the ball. He, nice and high and tight. It's very hard to knock it away from a runner like that. And it seems like when he knows contact's coming, he gets that second arm up. So I think we're going to see more touches for him for the next 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
They're down. Here's the snap. All right, Klaskins is able to take it back to close to the first down. It'll be about a yard short there. And we're under 2 minutes to go, and it's fourth down. And Brighton trying to put this game away.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to get him to jump here.
You're right. As the clock continues to run. And they're just okay with letting this clock just tick down. Yeah, Brighton will call a timeout.
Doesn't look like a place coming in from the sideline, so call timeout at the last second. Get your best run play out there and see if you can put the game away.
This does have their timeouts, but we'll see. All right, so here's the timeout. Here's it there. So you go with your quarterback, guy that did it there. You give it to Taj Jackson. What are you going to do?
I
try to ice this one.
You know what? It's a good problem to have when you have two,
exactly,
when you have two guys like that, right?
Don't worry about it. Right, exactly, 100%.
It makes your coaching decision a lot nicer when you got two guys that can handle the rock. And like I said, this offensive line's undersized, but they're getting good drives off the ball. They come off the ball hard. It's they have missed. I don't know if we talked about the kid Henninger, I believe his name is pronounced. Going to Central Michigan.
Yeah,
he might be the best offensive lineman in Section 5 here. This year he's just was super dominant over everyone they played. Just washing the line down and running good power football behind him. So they missed him a lot tonight. But I tell you what, this offensive line is more than serviceable in how they played the game tonight.
So Brighton trying to put the game away. Minute and 14 seconds to go. Snap. Oh,
55.
Yeah. He's going to stop me on the fourth, and so the game will. Thomas going to get at the ball here.
I don't know if Howard restarted in the backfield or he shot out like a bullet there. What a great play.
Does he come right through there? They were trying to do with the keeper there.
He had no chance. He came up a little injured. I didn't see exactly what happened to him, but that kid, regardless of the outcome of this game, he's played a great game.
So 1st and 10, Thomas. Thomas has all their timeouts and 1 minute and 10 seconds to work with.
You know, selfishly, I'd love to see them the score, get a big play, break a tackle,
yeah,
kick an
exactly,
onside kick
exactly.
Here. You know, no play is more exciting than an onside kick.
If that happens, like here, Thomas, you let the Brighton just run that clock all the way down. You didn't use the timeouts in that situation. You know,
you
go. It's
either use them then or now, and
incomplete.
No perfect way to use them.
Right.
Really.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's all the way. 2nd down and 10 now with 1:07. You mean you don't have the index card to tell you when to use them up?
No, everybody that sits in the stands knows how to use them.
That's right. That's right.
The coaches can always be second guessed. It's a lot easier to call a game from up there for sure.
Minute 7 to go. Adams the pass. He throws it over the middle. He's got his man again. Good play there. Gets it across the 40-yard line. Timeout, Thomas. I think they're going to keep going.
Yep. Yeah. Clock stops at the 1st down in high school, and that'll preserve a couple seconds. We'll see what happens to
set them up. There's a snap again. Adams to throw it. Adams looking to the left. It's complete. And again, completes it to.
Seems like Petz is his number one target today for sure.
The other semi, UPrep victorious over Schrader, 18-7. So Brighton doesn't. If Thomas doesn't come back, it'll be Brighton and UPrep,
which was a
championship.
Great game.
Yeah,
those two teams played very, very close. I'm sure if Brighton's able to pull this out, Coach Leon's going to ask for exact weather like tonight.
And it says a snap. He throws it. Incomplete. Third down and 5.
That running back from UPrep is fantastic to watch too. I've drawn a blank on his name, but
they can really put up the points.
He's very exciting. Oh, they can
36 on this Thomas team.
They can score from anywhere. Yeah.
Yep. Just fast guys all over the field.
Yep.
So from midfield, 3rd down.
34 seconds. Thomas just needs a completion and break a couple tackles here and make this last 30 seconds pretty interesting.
The snap and incomplete again. So he's trying to find Thomas Chambers on that play, and that one went incomplete. It's 3rd down and 5 now from the 50.
Might have missed a holding call up there on 66. With 26 seconds left. Options getting limited here, 4th and 4.
Here we go at the 50-yard line. Thomas trying to keep the game going. Need a 1st down. Do have all their timeouts, though, but let's see. Adams to pass again. Steps back. Adams looking around. Rolled to the left. Adams will throw it, and he's got his man again. A 1st down. All the time they're taking off there, they're able to complete that to Thomas Chambers. Now down to 16 seconds. And a 1st down for Thomas.
Take a couple shots at the end zone, try to make this interesting.
They are going to take a timeout here, so they'll use their first one. With 16 seconds to go. First timeout of the half for the Titans. Just look at this play again. He's just looking, just fine, waiting for the guy to get open.
Doesn't he? I mean, his whole demeanor, doesn't he just kind of remind you of Baker Mayfield on Sundays? Right.
He
just, yeah.
He just surveyed the field and just found the open man.
He's very patient, and I think this weather tonight and the ball being wet kind of maybe affected him maybe more than everybody else out there, because he just kind of bobbled it and he had that fumble on the 1. I know Jackson kind of caused that, but he seemed to be having some problems gripping the ball tonight.
Right, exactly.
Henry's just such a big target, but he's been targeting Pets most of the night here. I think at some point the jump ball's got to go to Henry.
He's running free, running to the right side, 7 seconds. He throws it, and that one is broken up, intended again for David Petz. Took a lot of time off there, so 4 seconds to go, still 12-point game, and Thomas here's probably going to run out of time. But heck of a, tell you what, Thomas did what they probably needed to do in the second half to have a chance to make it against them, but that big play killed it.
Yeah, that long run, that long run was just the dagger, the nail in the coffin, and it took Thomas out of their game plan and kind of forced them into something they didn't really want to do tonight, and especially with the weather. So, but hats off to them with the season that they've had, and playing this game hard, and Adams is continuing to entertain us here. Even
he's rolling. He's going to throw it towards the end zone. It's up in the air and it's intercepted. And the Bruins are going to try, and they're just going to fall right down. Yeah. So interception on the play, and guess what? The Brighton Bruins are going to the Class A1 championship game. We're going to see Brighton and UPrep next week for the A1 title. Heck of a win, heck of an undefeated season so far that will continue on, and heck of an effort by Thomas tonight, Coach.
Yeah, hats off to both teams, both staffs. Great season. Thank you so much for inviting me up to the booth tonight. I appreciate the time up here.
Yeah, Coach, it's been fun. Appreciate the analysis, appreciate the insight, especially from a coach down on the sidelines facing both of these teams and knows what's going on down there. It's all important. So let's tell you a little bit about what's coming up on the Varsity Media Sports Network. So you're aware we're going to have championship weekend in football for the A classification. Not quite sure yet what game we are going to have. Stay tuned to the Varsity Media Sports Network social media channels. We'll let you know. We're either going to be at Eastridge or Schrader next week, and we could see Brighton and UPrep, but we'll see. We will see what happens here. So we'll find out here in the next day or two exactly where we're headed, and we'll keep you there, and we'll have all the football championships for you on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Coach, once again, thank you so much for being here, and enjoyed the time here today with you.
Yeah, thank you, and good luck to the Bruins.
Yes, sir.
Brighton next week.
All right, so for our statistician and super math whiz in the booth, Kim Bartella, our producer engineer, Joe Ballphaser, and our cameraman braving the weather outside tonight. Thank you so much, Chris Van Kampen. Did a great job out there braving the rain and the forecast. And thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We have enjoyed bringing this to you. For the Varsity Media Sports Network, Sam Schreier, for Coach Shane Johnson saying good night from Brighton, and the Bruins are moving on to the Class A1 championship game. We'll see you on down the road on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor